Thursday night broadcast.
That's gonna work great, man. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And hey, everybody. How's it going, Tipsy?
Good.
Good. Well, welcome to Season 6 of IFB Interfleet Broadcasting, our award-winning pop culture, sci-fi news, and entertainment channel. I'm New York Pete. I'm your co-host, and my best buddy, Chris the Tipsy Toaster, is here. And we got a bunch of great guests coming. John One's with us. You know, there you go. Good. We bring our unique twist of growing up watching and reading, 70s, 80s, and even 90s TV movies and cartoons, comic books, novels, and of course, visiting cons. And we're big Battlestar Galactica fans. Welcome everybody to IFB. How's it going?
Good. I'm behind the scenes dragging people places, and
yeah, we got
I
some
haven't
really
made much
cool
money
guests.
off my new book, so you see my
It's
new book?
not your book. It is not your book. You know how many Chris Moores are out there? But, however,
This is some good stuff in here, though.
yeah, I know, I saw it. You showed it to me earlier.
Yeah.
But let's welcome our guest. Let's welcome actually the fans and then the guests. But actually, John One will be on. So, can you bring him on so we can toast and welcome everyone?
Sure.
That'd be kind of cool.
As always.
And John.
Ask you shall receive.
that-
I got to turn it
Okay,
on.
good.
There
Wow,
it goes.
John, it's not your fault. You're like pushing me out a little bit. That's not a worry.
Yeah.
My left, your right.
I'll fix
Not
it.
a
You ready?
worry.
You ready for this? I'll fix it.
Yeah, do it.
I've been walking, guys.
Oh, okay,
that?
relax.
Is that
Stop
better?
showing off.
Is that better?
That's way better.
That
Now he
better?
looks like he's in a cage, and you know what you have to say. You have to say,
I'm taking over your TV sets.
"Oh boy, that reminds me of Planet of the Apes."
Yeah.
First thing came to mind was Planet of the Apes. But anyway, welcome everybody to IFB.
Welcome.
And John, you know what we say.
Dance to the fleet.
That's right.
You know what we say? He's flat-footed there for a second.
Oh, he could say anything; it would have been right. Come on. Well, tonight, listen, I just got some tea. John, what do you got?
I got Firestone Sticky Monkey Imperial Ale.
Ooh,
12.5% alcohol.
There
Wow.
you go.
that's
what
heavy
I'm talking
duty,
about.
man. That's heavy duty. All right, Chris, I know that you have.
I have a hot
Pretty
toddy.
young duty.
Okay.
I have a hot toddies. That's a half a cup of
Zambuca?
bourbon and a quarter cup of water and some lemon and some honey and some hot water and some tea
Okay,
bags.
all right. Let's get this done before he
get this
collapses.
party started.
So, welcome everybody. Fans Fuel the Fleet, thanks for coming on.
Oh, he's got pour
Appreciate
first.
you.
He's
And-
so in a hurry. Jeez.
Oh, you gotta come on, man. There's a lot of cool stuff to talk about.
Here we go.
And there
Now
you
we're ready.
All right, now we're ready.
All right, fans feel the
Cheers, everybody.
Dance to the fleet, guys.
All right, so I can tell you that a bunch.
Wow.
We got a bunch of our regulars are on.
Oh, well,
So
know what that
I'm gonna
means.
use the magic helmet. Right? It's not a mirror, right? But it's the magic helmet.
There we go.
Thanks to Mediocre Modeler, right? So there's George is in the house, Lola and Ken. Yo, Ken, what's up? Eric O'Reilly. Hey, James McCoy, Rick Moreno, award-winning sci-fi author. Thank you. Erica Persiani. What's up, Erica? And Chuck Davenport is on. Cool. Hey, Chuck. Chris Marshall. Oh, Eastern Alliance is lurking, that's for sure. Bert Oliver. And let me see who else. Oh, Paul Rotter. Hey, Paul, Commander Kane. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yep.
Glad you're coming to shore leave. That's a really big one. I hope you
Happy
saw that.
birthday to
I reposted
you.
it, and then Shore Leave put it up right away. So thank you so much. It's going to be a lot of fun to have you at the Shore Leave. Kim Harms is there. Let's see. I did say Lola. So Fran,
Her
super
name
fan
is
Fran. Woo! Kim Harms. I said already. But listen, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in and jumping on. I know that some of you are over on YouTube and some of the other places. I'm strictly covering our IFB feed on Facebook. So put up a comment so that I can see you, and all good things. As a matter of fact, I picked this up. I don't know how many of you got this, and I'm enjoying it. I'd like to have the professor come on, and we'll see how this the future of this. I'm making my way through. I've already given it the once over. Now I'm going to start reading it. I read a couple of. I read through one chapter. Read through some of the writing on a couple of the episodes, and it has some pictures. Man, I was be blown away that they got these pictures. So
Came out on Amazon, right?
They all
yep,
look like
it's
the
on
same.
Amazon.
It's like
It's
the same pictures have been released before, though.
No
Nothing
book.
yeah.
special.
There's nothing original, but it's well placed within Battlestar Galactica.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying it, guys. It is, I would say, a little bit on the higher end of the spectrum price wise, but so far so good. But if we can get the professor on, we will. Have a
I'll
talk
do
with him.
a book review.
Do a book review. He says he's a fan. It's from a fan's perspective. I'm enjoying it, and I will give you a full breakdown at a future episode. And Shore Leave is rocking and rolling. We're
Oh my
gonna have a
gosh.
really
Yeah, we
good
were just
time.
counting the people that we know are coming.
Yeah, and there's a lot. We're so happy to have everybody there. We're gonna have a great time making reservations for us to have a meal
Yep, a meal
together,
together. Yep.
right? So we're working on that as we speak. We're locking that down, and that'll be
Yes.
for Saturday night, guys. So Saturday night at Shore Leave. If you want to hang out, we're all gonna go out to eat together. We're gonna have a really nice time. So that'll be fun. And as soon as we get location for the table where we're gonna be, when we're getting the screening, we don't know. So that's coming up. So stay tuned for all that. And then there's a couple of other things here and there, including the webpage, Tipsy Toaster webpage. So I'll be posting. We're very close to getting that done. That'll be up. It's got some tidbits on that.
That's right.
And
Stand
it's
by
really
for some
cool.
Tipsy Toaster t-shirts. Well, I almost
Oh,
couldn't say that.
that's right. So merchandise. We're gonna have merch.
Merchandising.
Merch will be on our website under Tipsy Toaster Productions. So you'll be able to go to the website and we'll put a link up. So that goes over on our website, and our own BSG book, right? We've talked a lot about this, the Battlestar Galactica book. It's back on track. We had some momentary delays and some distractions. Not to worry, we're back on track. Everything is moving forward, so I'm very happy to be able to announce that. And if you haven't seen Cubits and Pyramid Set from Factory Entertainment, they're getting ready. I think they're taking
They're
pre-orders.
taking pre-orders
So
now. Yeah, they're going to sell
yeah,
out, I bet.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
Phoebe's
want
still
to
out now, too.
yeah, you're gonna want to you want to jump on that if you want them. Otherwise, I'm sure it's gonna sell out. They look really, really good. So thank you, Factory Entertainment. We had kind of brought that up and discussed that on air, and they went forward with it. So I'm glad
Yeah.
we had a place and all that.
And there's some more stuff
So,
coming from them. We're trying to
oh
get
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, figures and
Still
all
waiting
kinds of
some
cool stuff.
Miami Vice stuff. So Barry, if you're listening in,
Yes,
I want to know.
Vice. John's got some really, really cool updates for us. Some things we're gonna discuss because I'm looking forward to them as well. So, I don't know, Tipsy, are you ready to bring on John One's?
I was till I hit the wrong button. Now hang on. Now I am. Give me 1 second.
These things
John can
happen.
start talking. I'll get it there.
All right, there you go,
All right,
John.
guys.
It's all you.
Yeah, we got some new stuff coming up.
This just in.
Right from the news source. John One's here. Give you a nice report. Hope you all like it. Got some nice news coming ahead of things to look forward to. It's on the returning series. But first up is Luc Besson's version of Dracula, which will be hitting theaters tomorrow. Luc Besson, he was the director of the Fifth Element, The Professional. So it's going to have a European feel to it. So it should be good. Christopher Waltz plays a vampire hunting priest, and they say the previews are saying that he's actually stealing the movie. So it looks pretty good. So that's out tomorrow. And go see it. And at least you beat the cold, because it's getting cold up here. I can't wait for shore leave, because I'll be hot. I'll be happy instead of freezing. So that'll be out in theaters tomorrow. And finally, Netflix has stated they are developing a live-action Gundam series. They've been there's rumors the last couple months about it, but now they're finally saying, yeah, they're working on it. So this is going to be great. Hopefully they do a great series on it, because Gundam is better than Robotech. I'm sorry, I've said it.
Oh, whoa, we almost had a problem there.
Gundam is a great series, so it's pretty good. And if you're still looking for Stranger Things fix, that it ended in December, then look no farther. You'll be happy to know Netflix has an animated series coming on, Tales from 85. So this is going to take place between seasons 2 and 3 of the series. It's an animated stuff, so the kids, there's not to be no growth spurts and anything else. No timelines they got to figure out. So they're all the same age. So it looks pretty good. That'll be out later this year. We'll give you a release date when it comes out. So, and why not? So finally, Blumhouse and John Carpenter will be developing a new Thing project. I don't know what else it could do. Maybe, it won't take place in the North Pole somewhere, but Blumhouse is a pretty good
It'll be
horror.
the South Pole.
It'll be in New York where it's freezing. But Blumhouse come out with great horror, and I'm a big fan of Carpenter, so I'm on for it. Looking forward to it. Hopefully Kurt Russell's in it, but we'll see. If he's, if you believe it, who believes the theory if he was the alien or the other one was. So we'll see. And Amazon Prime will develop a live-action series based on author Rebecca Yarros' book, Fourth Wing. They say this is like a big dragon show that give R.R. Martin's books a run for the money. But it's about a dragon warriors at a brutal war college. I guess they train how to be dragon riders. So it looks pretty good. I actually went to the library today and got the book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that should be pretty fun. So I did email her. Hopefully we'll get her on and talk about the series before it gets too big and see what her expectations are. So hopefully she'll answer me. Knock on wood. So, and this is coming on. So, and Apple is knocking sci-fi out of the park. We got a couple good series coming on. We got Monarch. We got For All Mankind in the next 2 months. And they developed a 10-episode series based on William Gibson's seminal punk novel, Neuromancer. It's about the end of the world, and it's about a damaged hacker and a cyborg assassin who tries to rip off a giant company. So the book is really good from what I understand, but it looks like a pretty good book. So the series should be amazing. So look for that later on this year. It's coming out 2026. We don't know yet. Probably summer. So it's going to be great. And now we have some first looks. This is Henry Cavill as a Highlander, on the Cloud. He's developing it. It should be coming out soon. Hopefully he's still working on his Warhammer series. I want to see that. But that's him there. It looks pretty good. Looks like Dark. Like same thing. Probably before he got into a fight, but I'm looking forward to this. I kind of like Highlander, so I'm glad it's back in. And the next one we have is Jason Momoa as the main man. If anyone was born for a series, a character, that's him right there. There's Lobo. He's going to be in this summer's Supergirl movie coming out in I think June or July.
Sure.
But you better act like it, because he was made to play this role. That's pretty great. So good job, Gunn. I'm making the right choice then to do that. And Kristen Ritter will return as Jessica Jones in season 2 of Daredevil this April. That's Sophie Turner. She's the remake, Amazon's Tomb Raider remake as Lara Croft. Okay, I could pick better, but we'll see how she does. Hopefully, good luck on that series. So it's an adventure series, should be fun. So anything in adventure sci-fi coming out, it's new, it's gonna be good. And let's see. And that's Kristen Ritter is going to be Jessica Jones. Oh, okay, we've had someone. This one is Image Comics is coming out with Sex Criminals. That's based on a comic book series for Amazon's developing it. It's about a couple who learns that if they do the deed, they can stop time and then they go rob things. So,
Wow.
if they find a specific thing while doing the deed, I mean, comic book purists out there. I know what happens. I just don't want to say it in the next company, but they do the deed and time stops and they go rob banks and stuff like that. So it should be pretty funny.
Definitely sounds interesting.
And let's see. They want to develop an Absolute Dead Man series. Why? They have absolute series lines are going on everywhere. So, why not? Dead Man's a pretty good character. He's like a superhero that what does he do? He takes over people's bodies, something like that. He controls them. So he's pretty good. So why not? Coming on. And if you had any good comic book stores, look what came out today.
Oh,
hang on.
Fantastic Four and the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
So that should be fun to watch. Just pick it up today. So I got to grab it before it sells out on me.
Oh yeah.
Also, Thundar came out, but I have to order that because it sold out. I should have got it when I had the chance.
Oh, Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah, and that's it, guys.
Very cool. I'm looking forward to Monarch.
Yes, in 2 more weeks. That's gonna be great. I just saw they put a new trailer out on it. So Kurt Russell's in it, all the same characters, and it's gonna be great. Good effects, and I hope there's more monsters fighting each other.
Kidding.
You want to see more monsters go and set up.
I think it's gonna be great, man. I like that first season or the previous season was great. So fingers crossed. Hey Ronan73 and Sean Shallow, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys coming on live. And everybody else that watches this later on as well. Great report, John, as usual. Thanks for putting everybody together, all our guests that come on. And the guests that we're getting now that are coming up in a little bit, you were able to find them, and they've been working in fan films and doing things like that for decades. And, directing, writing, producing. Yeah, great guys. So they'll be coming on. We got interviewed on their show, so now they're coming on ours, and we'll talk all about what it's like to be
reverse and revenge. Yes.
Yeah, but it's great though. It's a lot of fun talking to them because they've been doing this for a long time, and we'll show you some clips from their work and good stuff. If you guys are into fan films, good bunch of guys. As a matter of fact, I know that Tipsy, you're a judge in a film festival that the Stranded Warriors in, and you're getting to watch a lot of
there's
fan
quite a
films.
few that got into this one. They even got a Logan's Run fan film.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
we should have that. We should have that guy, the director, come on.
Definitely, yeah, we definitely can. It's all the directors have to vote. All the directors have to vote on all of them, but you're not allowed to vote on your own. But if you fail to vote, you lose your ability to win anything.
Oh, wow.
So that's how they do it. So if you don't turn in your ballot by the March 15th, then thanks for the $10 or whatever it was, and then you're just going to be out of luck. You're not going to be able to.
Wow.
Your film won't get any awards.
Well, John and I have been talking a lot about, Tipsy and I discussed this at one of our shows, I think maybe, back season 3, and we're in season 6. But John, you and I recently have been talking about having IFB awards, and, we're working out categories. This will probably be a project for us definitely next year. For sure next year. I think this year would be a little bit premature, but we're looking to, set up the categories and have an IFB award night. And so that's kind of something that you and I have been, kind of throwing around. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been looking at the Saturn Awards, looking at different type of categories of awards. So we can put a lot of awards up. For a small fee, we can have someone enter, and we have judges. We have some of our fans be the judges if they want to. It'd be really cool. So. We can give out the awards through email and then, put them on a show one night. But yeah, it's doable. It's definitely fun to do. I mean, It'll be
think
a
that's
challenge to do, but it would definitely be fun. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm up for it.
I think it'd be a great idea. And then of course we cover, authors, we cover, celebrities that are involved in the fandoms. And we do some nominations from the fans themselves, right? Just like we could come up with a list and then I don't remember where I saw this. I don't know if it's Dragon Con or one of the other big cons or something that they actually do like nominations. Like fans can nominate who they want,
Yep.
and then there's a
Dragon Con
cutoff.
does it
Oh
online.
yeah.
Right, and
Well,
that's
we
what
can
we
do a
should
category
do.
that we can do one night with giving your
Yeah.
votes for this and this and that, and enter them
Yep.
and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we want to do. We'll have like a special event online, right, on IFB, and everybody will get a special certificate from us, and we'll have them come on, right? That'll be one of the things that they got to come on to get it, or else they you have to be on. So maybe we'll have it down to 3, right, or something. We'll figure it out. But we're
Definitely cool to bring the fans in, have them involved, and making a decision. I think that'll be cool for us to do that.
that would be
Do that.
great.
It's all about bringing the fans in and showing different fandoms and sharing it.
Guest
What greater way
judges.
of doing that than picking who they want to talk to and who they want to pick to see doing the
Yeah.
award. So yeah,
So-
that'd be a cool category.
Yeah. So that's a great idea. Tipsy, I
Yo.
think we're getting some feedback from one of our guests. Are you able to mute out some of our again, I'm hearing some background. I don't know if anybody else is,
I
but
don't hear
if
it,
you
but
can do that,
I'll
I
check.
think there's some feedback going on.
I don't see anything bouncing, but
Anyone watch the Star Trek episode, Star Trek Academy?
Not
I
yet, but
watched that of it, so I saw the beginning, I'm like, oh boy, and then when they got to the middle, I'm like, oh, interesting. So
oh,
I'm
really?
gonna finish the rest of it tonight.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, man.
I think
So
you're
look,
you're bouncing on Zoom then, probably.
who is?
It's bouncing out of Zoom. It's not bouncing on the broadcast.
Oh, it's bouncing out of Zoom. I think, yeah, it got all right, so it's muted. So that's fine. Okay. But yeah, no, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, and a lot of good TV, John, including Starfleet. I'm enjoying it. Look, it is what it is. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. I'd rather have the opportunity to watch something, John, than not to watch, right?
Yes, yeah, I agree. It's something it's a new series. It's on. People should enjoy it. Whether they go to bed, and there's a lot of angry people, but
I got
hey,
two
fandom
series.
is a show. We like it,
Yep.
and it's good. It's
Yeah.
still going, so it's
I
good.
got
60
two
years,
series you got to watch.
still going.
I got two things you have to watch. First of all, you got to watch The Muppets.
Saw it last night. It was very good.
Yep, I loved it. It was so fantastic. If you got Disney Plus, you need to watch The Muppets. It's fun.
Yep.
I love The Muppets.
What's the second? Come on.
Second is His and Hers.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Wow. That it's got the guy from The Punisher.
John Bernthal, Punisher.
Wow.
Cool.
That was.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was great acting, great story, because I won't spoil it for you, but in the end you're like, what?
Okay, that's
No
good.
way.
That's good. Okay, that's good, because I told you I finished watching the Lazarus Project, and I thought it was great.
Yep.
I really, really liked the way they dealt with time travel. It was really, really good, guys. I highly recommend it. I believe there's going to be a third season. But definitely, if it only stays at that 2, good enough. Great watch. I started to binge it as much as I could. That was a recommendation from Tiny Bean. So, if you get a chance, watch that. Now I'm like trying to catch up on some of the things that might be out there, but hey, there's only so many hours in the day between putting together the web page, which is coming along. It's long overdue, but that's going to happen. And then we have a bunch of other projects that we're working on. So, and Shore Leave is looming, and we're
Yes,
really
my secretary is
happy.
in the other room looking for a place for us to eat right
Yep.
now.
That's right. So we got things going on.
My toaster strudel. My
Your
Pop-Tart.
Your Pop-Tart. That's what it is. Your Pop-Tart. Yep, that's it. John, what you're scheduled to come down to Shore Leave. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the fans, Superfan Fran, Commander, everyone's coming up. I just emailed Raider 1. Hopefully you
Yes.
can come up and talk to us about it.
Yeah. Oh
Just
yeah.
have fun with you guys. See you guys go together again, and promoting Stranded Warrior and seeing who's all the new people coming to the table and seeing what we can get. So it's
Yeah, hopefully,
watching
I
the
think
movie, and
Diana's going to come.
it's
And
gonna be fun. Yeah, Durango,
Yeah. Diana
meeting,
Durango's coming.
Boomer. That's gonna be cool.
yes,
Oh yeah.
her
Oh, it's going to
So,
brother.
be fun. And of
just
course, Lorette will be there, so
right,
we'll
yeah.
get to actually talk to Lorette and catch up a little bit since the last time we had her on. So look, we're going to try to get her to come on before shore leave. Um, that's the best case scenario. Otherwise, we'll do a quick interview with her from shore leave. And
Mhm.
you guys, if you watched our last show with Jack Stoffer, he volunteered, so he will be on the panel with us. So
Virtually.
yeah, virtually, right? We're gonna bring him in, through digital media, and I already notified Shore Leave that that was our intention, and they're excited about it. So we are too. Shore Leave 46, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, July 10, 11, and 12. We will be there all 3 days. Shore Leave has given us a table, and they gave us a chance to screen the Stranded Warrior with a Q&A, and so we get to do a whole to do.
That's gonna be
So
cool.
we're gonna have a really really good time. Looking forward to meeting up with everyone again. It's been a while since I got to see some of you, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we're looking to break bread. We're looking to have a meal together on
Yeah,
Saturday night, so that'll be
just see what
special as
everybody's up
well.
to. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll have some stuff for the actors to autograph. So for free, right? Diana Durango and Dave Turnbull and Gary Herter and a bunch. Oh, of course, Tiny
Oh,
Bean
I'm
Tara's
gonna
gonna
be there
be
too.
there. Yeah.
yeah,
So all of them will have
there'll be a large number of
something.
Cylons there.
Yes, there'll be Cylons there, Colonial Warriors, Raider 1 will be there. And so we'll have some promo material for them to autograph. So if you're coming to Shore Leave, right, first come, first serve, come on, stop down at the table, and you'll be able to meet the actors from Stranded Warrior and get some free autographs and pictures. It's going to be great. We're having a great, great time. So looking forward to that. That'll be
Looking
in
on a
July.
nice swag bag to get Boomer to come on our show one day. Maybe we can rhyme.
Oh my God, that would be so cool. Listen, you know what? If we can even just get an interview with him at the show, he doesn't usually do
No,
a lot of interviews, but if we can catch him at the show, you know what, John?
I'll get him on the panel.
Let's work with Shore Leave and
yeah,
make sure that maybe they can block out a little bit of time for us to do an interview on the spot. So Tipsy, let's keep that in the back of your head. We'll try to make we'll
sure.
do it through official channels. Although we have a pipeline to them, we will do this through Shore Leave. They've been so good to us so far.
Right.
We expect to have a great time. And the other thing would be let's interview. We're gonna have someone from Shore Leave. I've already reached out to them. They've already accepted. So we're gonna have someone come on. We're gonna do an interview with them, and then we're gonna have updates. They're gonna send us someone regularly to come on to give us a little public service announcement. So
Awesome.
as we get closer, so we'll have one set interview, and then we'll have one of them will come on every so often and tell us what else is going on, make some announcements. So every other week or so, we'll have somebody from Shore Leave, the convention staff will come and tell us what the heck's going on. We're gonna have a great time with it.
Awesome. That's
Definitely.
really cool.
Yeah,
It's gonna
man.
be a great time. I already see it now. It's gonna be huge numbers. It's gonna be pretty good there. So a panel and a table.
Yeah,
So
it's funny, isn't it? Star Trek's like 60th anniversary, and we're going to be
60th, yep.
probably taking over.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Battlestar takes over the 60th anniversary.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Oh, well, and you know that if you get tickets at Shore Leave, you get
Two
two
free autographs.
celebrity autographs from the two Stargate special
Atlantis.
guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will be giving out autographs. So, man, you can't beat that. That is just incredible. So, guys, there you go.
Yeah, a lot
Looking
of cool
forward to
stuff for your
seeing you.
ticket.
No, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun for sure. So, John, you saw we made an announcement, letting everybody know that you were coming,
Mhm.
and as we hear more, we will be posting and letting you guys know. So stand by, man, and thank you for being part of the fleet, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Part of the family.
That's right.
Thanks for
man.
making this thing grow and
TM.
having us be able to do this. Come with surely if
TM.
you know that you guys
Mhm.
your help, your support, we wouldn't be doing this. So we still love
Absolutely.
it. We still love everyone coming on, and it's a great Thursday night.
Oh,
Every
heck yeah.
Thursday's a great
Having
Thursday.
fun. I'm still drinking.
Oh yeah. Not to mention everything that's going on after the fact, right? So we have, everybody watches this, a lot of people, well into the thousands that watch us and rerun. So if anybody remember, if you or anybody else wants to watch this or any of the other ones, go other shows that we did here on IFB, go onto YouTube.
Oh my
YouTube
gosh.
has a full archive. We go all the way back to season 1, and
2020.
you'll be able to see what we looked like almost
Oh, yeah, I was
5.5
thinking-
years ago.
Yeah.
And you'll know Tipsy Toaster had the mustache, the what is it? The panhandle mustache.
Not quite
the,
that
uh,
bad, but
One of them was just-
here you go. I have it. Ready?
You got a picture? Yeah, bring it up, man. You got to share this. This is funny. This is really cool. So yeah, all of our archive is on YouTube. Unfortunately, Meta, Facebook can't keep up all of those shows that that anybody puts up live. So they take them down. But there we are. That's that I think is one of the first IFBs that we did. Yeah, that's good. That's a good look at that. Who's that guy over there? Oh man, that's incredible. Yep, that's us. Oh my God. Oh look. I can't believe we're doing that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a 1,000-year-old
You have a
ambrosia.
nice retirement glow now. Back then, you know.
That's right. Absolutely, 100%. Oh yeah, look at that. Cheers. Okay. And that is hey Tipsy, is that our first episode?
That's our very first episode, yes.
That's very first episode. That's 5.5 years ago. John, you joined us first season. You were there
Yep.
just about from the beginning as well.
All right.
So just
I've
cool
got
stuff.
it set. So
And I hear some of our guests are
Yeah,
checking
we got some
in. They're
good guests
checking
on it.
audio.
You guys are great. You guys that see you on YouTube and great bunch of guys, man. These
Oh
guys are
yeah.
fun.
I mean, Roy and Ken and Steve are coming on, and we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna look at some of their work, right? So we have clips. So we'll be pulling up some of their clips. We'll be talking about fan films, like how they actually, make them, do them, dream them up, and they cross a lot of different sci-fi, TV shows and films and stuff. Space 1999, Star Trek, and Galactica. They kind of do all the crossovers. So it's really cool. So
Very
we'll be
cool.
talking about that. Encouraging alcohol from the beginning. Yeah. That's right, Kim.
That's right.
That was a big part of this. We were, to be honest, we thought we were going to try to get some sponsors, but
Yeah, that never happened.
yeah, that never happened. But that's okay. Wow, you
Yep.
guys look so different. Yeah, Erica, it's 5.5 years.
We've aged well, like milk.
I think we have. Yes. That's a good one, Tipsy. That's almost like saying we've aged well, like gum.
Gum.
Right? Like the gum in the wax packs that we tried once. We had a really good time. That was funny what we did with that. But yeah, a lot of good things coming up. And Factory Entertainment, guys, stay tuned. Factory Entertainment actually shared
Yep. Barry
a
sent out some stuff to
prototype
us.
image with us.
And we were not allowed to share it here.
Not allowed
Sorry.
to share it, but I can tell you, packaging looks great. They listen to us. They listen to the fans, and you guys are going to be very, very happy with what's coming down the pike. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully, Factory Entertainment will be back right when they're ready to release, when they have the final images for the product. It's a Battlestar Galactica product. So yes, it is. It's looking good, looking real good. Now we haven't heard anything on the price points on anything yet,
Bert,
but
if
I'm
you,
sure.
you missed the gum episode, no problem. You can go back and watch it.
Yes. Yes.
Matter of fact.
Yeah. Matter of fact.
Matter of
What are you
fact.
pulling up? Oh no.
Give me a second.
What are you doing?
I can
Oh
pull it.
boy.
I've been going
Oh.
through all of these lately and making sure everything is in order.
Yes.
So I have it right here.
Oh, the
tip of
gum
my
episode
fingers.
is one of my favorite, all-time favorite episodes. And so since we're talking about
One second.
there's all kinds of products that we're looking to put out, and stay tuned, John, because we're doing things. Things are happening behind the scenes, getting everything back in order, getting everything back on track. And you'll see we're gonna have some surprises for you in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
So, John, are you headed over to any of the local cons in New York?
Yeah, I'm actually going to go to ZoloCon in the end of the month down in King of Prussia.
Oh,
So,
you are?
yeah. We go
Oh,
check-
what are you gunning for?
I like Operation Monster Force. My son likes the Cenozoic Warriors.
Okay.
What else? I like Four Horsemen. They make some good stuff.
Okay.
What else? Skeletron, good company. I'm trying to get
Cool.
some of the guys to come on and talk about it. I know my nephew's going to be doing Regents Con with Boss Fight Studio.
Oh, interesting.
He makes some good characters. And I'm going to the card show in April in Philly. Me and Phil, Tops Phil, and my nephew.
Yeah.
We're going
Tom Phil, yeah, you're actually going to the non-sports card.
Yep, in Philly.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
When is that?
It's April, I think sometime in April. I think April 20th, not that sure.
April. All right. Keep me posted. Keep me posted on that, and maybe I'll meet you guys there.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Are you guys gonna drive separately? What are you gonna do?
We don't know yet. They both live in Jersey, so I might just take the train down there and get picked up by him, or I might just drive down and carpool with them. We don't know yet.
All right, so keep me posted on that, because I always loved going to that, and they were good to us. We did a lot of really good interviews, so maybe we could pick up a couple of interviews, and it's a great show. It's
a good show.
Yeah,
it's
good cards.
yeah, they get some really cool, really good collectors. It's a lot of fun. The non-sports card collector show, and it's great. Been there a few times. You're gonna get a kick. I mean, have you been there, John?
No, I haven't been there yet. I've heard a lot about it. I saw the pictures. I've been wanting to go for a while. I got some cards I want to pick up, but hopefully they're there. So yeah, I haven't been there, but I heard it's a great show. They got cards for everything.
So is Phil gonna have? Is he actually gonna have a table, or he's just going as a fan?
I'm just gonna go as a fan.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, man, because I can't believe that Topps doesn't. I mean, they have in the past. They've actually been sponsors. They've had tables. They've done their stuff. But man, Topps is so iconic. They've been doing so much over the decades. And I mean, they're doing the Star Wars. They're into the licensing that they got. But there's so many other opportunities. I hope they can branch out more.
A lot of shows coming out, so
Yeah.
I want to see if I can get some Space Above Me cards.
Really?
One of the reasons that I really love these cards.
That was a great series.
Okay.
Looking at them, even
All right,
when
watch.
they first
This
came
is
out, you could tell
from
the
season
pictures
2,
were
maybe.
not like normal. These things were
No,
like
June 3rd
seemed like
of
behind the scenes or like maybe
2020.
rehearsal shots. They were really cool,
One.
man. Those were the undercover warriors assigned by Adama. Suck on the gun.
So
Oh,
All right.
man.
I'm back.
We should
Can you hear
do
me?
some music for this.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, here's the first piece of gum. I am going to try. It is a full piece of gum, and if you look closely, I don't know if you can see it. It actually has some of the. Come on,
No, not focus.
there it
Back
is.
it up. There it is. You
It
got
has
it.
some of the ink on it.
Oh, it's gonna taste better. What color is it? Can you tell what color?
Whitish,
Blue,
almost a white pink. It's
white, pink. It tastes
so-
more like bubble gum.
yeah, it's more of a
black
white
specks.
pink.
If
Ready?
they're
Yeah,
black
see-
specks,
see.
that's
Ready?
blueberry.
See, hang on if I get close to the microphone.
40-year-old gum from sealed packs, and Chris, man, oh.
It's too late to chicken out. Yeah, make it up small pieces again.
What making small
Wait a minute.
pieces? He put the whole thing out.
Let's get the small pieces. I'm gonna cut it.
everybody. Here it is.
All right, here we go. 40 some year. These are 40. How old are these? These are, what year are these cards?
1978, man. What are you so
That's
worried
78,
about now?
88, 98, 2008, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 43?
You worried about it now? You worried about how old the gum is now?
All right, ambulance on the way, says Lola. Where's my Dr. Yuck sticker? Like Swedish fish. So I have it stacked. There we go.
Oh, it's like
It's all one.
surströmming. It's like eating surströmming from Sweden. Yes.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, do it. One. Oh, go.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I forgot about the crunch.
Like good night again. Yeah. Where's the dare? I dare you. Double dare. Look at that face.
Oh, God. Oh.
Where's the bucket?
Bring the bucket.
Get the bucket. Get the bucket.
Yeah, it is funny. It's like I'm watching it. I missed the facial.
Ah. Oh, my God.
What
That's
it tastes like?
You know when you walk into a museum and you know how it smells? That's how that tasted.
Maybe call the dentist. That's what mediocre modeler said. Call the dentist. Did you lose a tooth?
Oh my God.
Any broken teeth?
The taste will not go away.
What's it taste like?
Tastes like a museum.
It tastes like a shoe with a foot still in it.
So that was for the good old days.
All right.
So
So
funny the second time.
yeah, that was great. That was yes, it was funnier the second time. I've actually watched
And I
it a
still
few
can
times.
taste it.
Oh my God, it was great. Oh, I think everybody got a kick out of that. There you go, Bert. Bert Oliver Bober wanted to, was curious about it. And there you go. We have it all on YouTube. All 300 plus episodes are all available on YouTube. There's obviously more to the episode. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Tipsy, for going along and doing that.
Don't worry,
Took him a week to get. Yeah, you made a. I accepted the challenge. You got Knight Rider cards with gum, and you've never sent them. So and
they're right here.
maybe
Getting ready.
they might get lost in the mail. You never know.
No, they're right here.
Yeah.
Right
So
here.
we'll see.
Not even open
Yeah.
yet. It's still
When
in the package.
when it comes in, we're gonna have to do it. We're doing it. So it's happening. But anyway, thank you for sharing that. I laughed. I think even harder this time around. Our guests are waiting for us. So Steve Harry Harris from Harris Film Productions, producer, director, editor, writer, actor, etc., has been doing this for decades with his buddies. Roy Ivey, special advisor, writer, director, actor, and of course, Kenneth Mayes, special advisor, VFX, writer, lead VFX artist, and actor. Done a bunch of fan films. So they've been doing it for a long, long time. We got plenty to learn from them. We're happy to have them on board. Happy to have them with us. They're big sci-fi fans. They're just like us. They do their own podcasting. So, John, again, thanks for making the connection.
So I guess thanks for coming out tonight. I'll see you later. And car show is April 18th and 19th in Philly. So everyone have a good night and enjoy our guests. You guys are great. Thank you for coming on, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot. So without further ado, and here we are. Gentlemen, welcome to IFB Interfleet Broadcasting. How are we tonight? Excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to then start putting you guys a little bit on the spot. I wanna introduce all of you to our fans. So let's Steve, do you mind kind of starting us off a little bit? Let everybody know, what your background is, and you guys do your own show, but you have a body of work. So tell us about that stuff.
Oh, okay. Steve Harry Harris, and it's Harris Film Productions. Harris Film is pushed together as one word. So we're easier to find that way. Roy and I and Ken have been doing films separately for a while, and we all joined up in 2022, 2023 to continue our vision of, I like to call it like a spin-off of what we thought Star Trek Phase 2 was going to be. So our current series that's out is taking place in 2267. It's heavily influenced by Star Trek and, of course, Space 1999 UFO, Jerry Anderson stuff. So we've got some VFX guys in England who do Space 1999 style buildings and spacecraft for us, interiors. And then we have Ken Mayes, who's our primary VFX guy who does the Blender VFX, interiors, exteriors, spaceships. He even did a Battlestar Galactica crossover with us on the last anniversary of the show for Galactica. Does that get you started?
That's
I mean,
cool.
we started our, we all started learning about this stuff in high school. Okay, we all have Super 8 film experience,
Oh, yeah.
either behind the camera or all of it. And Roy, I think Roy, your microphone's probably muted, but
That's me,
Roy
probably. I
in
know.
high school was in a Planet of the Apes remake.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Wow.
Ken was in a what was that? It was one of those medieval stories. He
Highlander?
was the monster.
Yeah,
What
I
was it?
played Grendel, the monster.
Grendel and Beowulf. There you go.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
of course, I did
thrown off a cliff.
yeah, he actually was thrown physically off of a cliff. And of course, none of that film exists now. Somebody's probably got it in their basement, gathering dust.
All right. Well, Roy, why don't you jump in, give us your background? You've done a lot of films as well. So, give us what, your story.
Sure, sure, sure. I've done a lot of acting. I've jumped in here and there as often as I can. As Steve mentioned, I was in a remake of Escape from the Planet of the Apes, and it was a 16 millimeter film. I played Ricardo Montalban. What's his name? But I played him, and I
Armando.
protected little Apollo, not Apollo. Rico, I forget his. I think he was Milo to begin with,
Right.
and later changed to Caesar. So that was a lot of fun. Shot it at the St. Louis Zoo, whatever else, and went to a cage and actually inscribed one of the chimps to be an actor. I think my performance held up pretty well against his. But I was a tall guy. It was like fifth or sixth grade, and I was already 6 foot tall. So that's why the director picked me out to be that. So that was a lot of fun. It was a cool project, and it was a lot of fun. And of course, I was deeply into Star Trek and other things, and I followed that up as along. I got into other acting stuff, other movies that came through St. Louis, whatever else, and got produced there, whatever else. I took up my opportunities to be in that. I was in a sci-fi movie, let's see, what was that called?
Someone yelled out Captain Baxley.
It was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Whatever else. Eventually, got older, what else? Got into, they had the sets that made their way to Oklahoma City. And, okay, I don't know what's happening there. But it was exciting. I got to do the job and found my way into fan films. Was also a character of Admiral Vandenbosch, and I've been in, I can't say how many times I've been played Admiral Vandenbosch in Nobody Films with Vance Menard, Vance.
Vance Major.
I'm sorry?
Vance Major. Yeah, he plays
Vance
Menard.
Major, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever else. So I had a lot of experience with that. Along the way somewhere else, I got into improv. Improv was my ticket into acting. I recommend it to anyone that's in fan film. It's very free. It has the power of yes. You say yes to anything, and you go with it and make your story up as you go. And it's not the way we do scripted Star Trek fan films, but it's helpful to be free, what else? And I think that people enjoy that freedom when they get into it. Well, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here for fun, whatever else. And the best way to cast anyone in a fan film is to stay to their character. That's the best gift that you can give the audience is revealing a piece of yourself, as you would perform under that situation. So I think that's a great way to get into fan films, and it's a great way to become part of it, especially when you're dealing with non-actors. And you probably find that a lot. That a lot of people have, a dedication to the role, and it's just fun. And it's nice to have a director like Steve, that's going to let you know whenever you might be just a little touch off base. So he's always been very good at his direction and is never overbearing. So we only get to play with the toys. We don't get to take any of them home really. So it's great being out doing this.
You're also doing some stuff for Man at Desk over there. Some Star Trek and Doctor Who, right?
Some Star Trek and some Doctor Who, yes, with Man at Desk. Some very nice fellows from over there in England. They're really big into Doctor Who. I've done some work with that, and I've done playing in another admiral in
Star Trek Venture, right?
In Star Trek Venture,
Yeah.
And it's also a lot of fun. And I'm an admiral again, typecast. But
Well,
it's not a bad place to be.
Roy, that's quite the background. I really like the idea of the power of yes and improv, which I think is all positive, all good. The tricks that you can bring with you, right? This is very, very powerful. Ken, let's bring you in on this before we open it up to a round table. Let's hear about your background. You've been involved in this. What is it that you kind of focus in when it comes to fan fiction or fan films?
Well, I grew up in the 70s, and Star Trek, of course, was my thing. Original series. I remember standing at the magazine aisle and reading the articles about the making of Star Trek the Motion Picture before it came out. And it seemed that span of time between the original series and the first movie was an eternity, because all we had was the reruns. And once it started going again, it's like it took forever for the spigot to turn off, and we were in heaven for a long time. And it was around 1979, I think, that I got into Star Wars, of course, and I was reluctant to get to Star Wars because the whole time I was like, nothing can hold up to Star Trek. And I had a friend beg me, you got to go see this. You got to go see this. And finally, I relented and I went and saw Star Wars in the theater, and blew me away. I loved it. And then later, Battlestar Galactica. And I remember I had all the model kits. I had the Cylon Raider, the Viper, the Galactica, the Cylon Base Star. And I got into Yamato, which was originally known here as Star Blazers. And it was just the first 2 seasons. And then around 1985, I went to a convention in Dallas, FanCon 85. And I ran into another group of fans. And I found out that there was a lot more Yamato than what I knew about. You know, they had all these movies and a 3rd season that I had heard rumors of. And I got together with these people, and we ended up doing, I was writing articles for fanzines, and me and my best friend at the time, we started our own fanzine, and we're writing original stories, which also I was off doing artwork, and I did a comic strip, and everything was going great for a long time there. And then my friend's health failed. We fell further and further behind on the fanzine, and finally we had like 8 issues that we had produced, and it went out of production. And then I lost contact with him. I had to move to the Panhandle of Texas, and by the time I managed to get back, he had passed away, and I was pretty much at dog ends. You know, it's like, what do I do now? And I found Blender. At first, I downloaded a program called Art of Illusion. I thought, I'm going to try my hand at 3D work, because I had dabbled in some 3D stuff with Imagine on the old Amiga computer system. But I lost my Amiga computer and never replaced anything. And then finally I thought, well, I'm going to try this. And Art of Illusion, I never could make it work. And I downloaded Blender. I took one look at it and said, this is way too complicated for me. And I shut it down. And then Art of Illusion looked simple, but I never could make it work. So finally, out of desperation, I went back to Blender, and then slowly was able to make it work. And then I discovered YouTube. And I was like, oh, wow, they got tutorials for everything here. And I was able to pick up and learn more and more about Blender. And at some point, I did a shot that somebody wanted to use in a fan film, and then they recommended me to another group, and this was the people that were doing Yorktown: A Time to Remember, and they needed a shot of a blast door slamming down into place. And I thought, well, I can do that. I have a set that I'd already built in 3D based on the original Stage 9 plans for the original series. But I updated everything so it looked more modern. And so I did this animation. It was like just a few seconds long of this blast door slamming down, and they put it in the movie, and then the movie ended up winning all kinds of awards, which granted my contribution was just that one little 3 second scene, you know,
Yeah, but it
but
brings the rest of it to life.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
and
completed
then
the film.
yeah, and it brought me to the attention of some other people, and so I did some effects for like Michael Studelberg, and
Yeah.
there was somebody else
Yeah,
I
that's the
did something
Starship Eagle
for.
group, right?
Yeah, and then they recommended me. Yeah, there's this guy named Steve Harris. He needs some shots.
That was Ken
And
Thompson. I was talking to. I was trying to wrangle him into the group. He's like, "Dude, I'm doing Starship Saladin. Okay, I'm backlogged, man. But hey, if you don't abuse Ken, I'll mention him to you, and if he wants to work for you, he'll let you know."
Yep. So
I,
we know
I
Ken
still
well.
have I still have lash marks on my back from Steve.
Yeah,
Hey, it's spaghetti noodles, so you know.
Ken's good people. He helped us. He advised on the Stranded Warrior. So yes, it's a small world when it comes to just about anything. When it's when you're talking about whatever it may be, but especially
Yeah,
our world. People end up bumping into each other no matter what. I believe that Tipsy has some visuals
Yes.
that we can share with the fans on
yeah.
some of the work.
Steve was like, "Yeah, we got an interview with Interfleet Broadcasting Thursday. I need some stuff. Get this done now."
There's that whip.
Yep.
There you go. Ready? Is there audio to this? I didn't check.
No, it's silent.
Okay.
These are demos that we were working on this week. You know,
Yeah.
the anniversary's coming up, so
Yeah, we're about to blow it out down at shore leave.
Shore leave. Yeah.
I'll always let Steve put in the audio. He's the audio engineer.
Dun,
as
Cool.
sad
dun,
as that
dun,
is.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I'll cross the streams. We'll play the Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah. Love it. Love it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So what Steve, you mentioned you guys work on various series. Like there was one that I think you mentioned that you've been working on. What are the goals with it? Where can the fans see some of this stuff? Is this going to be part of a bigger production? Is this just a sample? What is it? Because this is really incredible. Like where do you go with this?
With the Battlestar Galactica stuff, what we were planning to do was another short happy birthday type or happy anniversary video
Mhm.
like we did last year. I think I sent you a copy of that one that we did. It was basically we just dusted off the intro where Lauren Green was doing his intro and put it over the video that Ken had created. So we'll probably do
Yes.
something like that.
Very, very cool. And what about ongoing projects? Where are you with the rest of, the fan film stuff that you're working on?
That gets complicated because we're such a small group. We've been working on one idea since 2022, and a lot of it's been filmed, and then, a lot of it hasn't. So it's probably halfway completed. And but what happened is it spawned another film called Captain Ross's Final Message, which became a prequel. And in that story, which is the first one we did as a group, Captain Roth tells, we get a video from Captain Roth that he's been captured and he's incarcerated on Mud's planet. So the sequel to that was drafted right after Captain Roth was released, but we've had a lot of issues with people being available and not available. So we've been filming on that off and on since 2023, and it's called In Deep Mud. So Task Force 78 in Deep Mud. And we have a really talented actor named Bruce Turner who looks enough like Mud that you're going to go, wait a minute, I thought he was dead. Nope, nope. This is Bruce. Bruce has now got the mantle, and he's going to be our Mud. So, working with him on that stuff. Hopefully, we'll resume filming that in March. In the meantime, we've done some sequels with Vance Major, who wrote 4 stories for us. And one of them is called The Directory of Possibilities, which was released in, I want to say 2023 or 2024. And we released Where Do You Go, which is the next segment this year, or just in November, I think it was, in 2025. And we're still filming and cleaning up the other 2 stories that he wrote. They've been filmed, but we're editing and doing post-production on those. Um, and then there's a story that goes between those that kind of makes it flow a little better. That's called Orion's Gambit, and that's about a Orion attack on a convoy.
Steve,
So
this is all in the Star Trek world, though.
it's more or less a Star Trek style fan film series, yes. We've also worked with other groups. There's a French group called La Lule Creative for You, who are doing Death Troopers 2 web series. We've worked with an Italian group that did Of Love and Honor, and some of us are doing English dubs for that. So, I mean, we're spread out. We've worked with Michael Soderbergh on his Ragnarok series. A lot of Ken's VFX were in that last episode, episode 2.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. So, we're all over the place. So that we're not really concentrating on just our stuff. And that's kind of slowing down our own production a little bit. But I think in the long run, what comes around goes around, and we're actually getting a lot of help from other people. For example, Bruce Turner is working with David Cheng over in LA. So David Cheng's got the big green screen set up and everything, and he helped with the test footage when Bruce was trying out for Harry Mudd. So hopefully
Interesting.
we'll get some of his actors involved to be a couple of androids and stuff like that, and maybe get this thing on the road.
Very cool. Wow. So yeah, you guys are actually involved in all types of different, various fan films. And how many original pieces have you guys also produced, if any?
Well, we also do shorts. A lot of them are just VFX, like music videos or crossovers type things or parodies. Roy Ivey came up with an idea a while back that we call warp speed in a turbo lift, which is the concept is basically you never know what's going to happen in that elevator time, that whole ride, because they're always unrealistically long, no matter what show you're watching, right?
That's good. That's
So,
good.
so
Wow.
we're hoping to get Nature's Hunger involved in those. We've already filmed one episode with Leslie Sawyer, who's going to be a pirate, maybe an Orion pirate. We haven't decided whether we're going to paint her green or not.
Wow. We actually, there we got some of your
Ah, yes, that's the first episode with Jefferson Kelly as Preston Cisco in the
and
2270s.
do you off the top of your head, do you know when that was released?
I want to say that was November 2024.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, something like that, right, Roy? Around then.
Around then. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
we
so
were working
December
on Orion.
31st.
Yeah, we were working on the Orion story too at the same time, and we shelved that long enough to get this out. And then we filmed. Let's see, there's the elevator operator or whatever you're calling that episode. We filmed that one. Uh, and we filmed the one with Leslie, and we're hoping to get Lieutenant Simeon, who becomes Captain Simeon and Captain Simeon's first command over at Nature's Hunger. We're hoping to get him and Leslie in the Turbolift together in the future.
Cool. Wow. And that's just one of many that you've all have been working on. That's
Right.
really impressive.
Thank you.
What are the goals? I mean, we all have different goals, outlooks,
Yeah.
and we do it for different reasons. We did ours as a showcase.
Mhm.
So Ken, what's your goal?
Have fun as much as you can all the time.
Right. But that said, he's
That's why,
also a perfectionist.
yeah, like I said, I started out doing 2D artwork, and now I'm doing the 3D stuff and everything. So to me, this is just a labor of love.
Absolutely.
I like doing the 3D work, seeing something in my head, creating it in Blender, setting up the lights and the camera and the angles and all that, and then rendering it and seeing how it comes out in a photorealistic mode. And I've also been experimenting with writing my own lyrics and generating AI songs and editing them together in a series of music videos on YouTube called Kentrek.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of it's like a fan edit. It started out as a fan edit type of a situation, and Ken's decided to also get a little bit of AI to fill in some of the spots.
Yeah, augmenting some of it. I jumped ahead to the animated series with the episode Jihad, and I thought, I want to see what AI can do with this. So I would take a screen grab from the actual episode, load it into either ChatGPT or Gemini, and tell it, generate a photorealistic version of this image with dramatic cinematic lighting. And then once I got what I thought was an acceptable image from that, then take it over to Grok and animate it. And I was able to put together an entire music video based on that episode.
Right, but you also
That's cool.
write your lyrics for the music and put that in AI music generator.
Yeah.
So, he creates the music himself, or we work on the lyrics together sometimes. But he creates his music in AI music generator, and I do most of mine in Suno. But it's the same basic engine, and those AIs talk to each other, and they're easily to manipulate the same way.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
So
And
you
I
guys
enjoy
are
everything by not getting involved in the music at all.
Well, you kind of are. You're one of our best judges on that kind of a thing. So we do run those things by you, and you go, "Oh, that doesn't fit. What are you doing? It should be
really
some other
the work
style."
of
Yeah,
Ken,
I did a song last night.
A leg up.
Yeah, I did a song last night about a redneck leaving a bar that gets abducted by aliens. Or at
Right.
least he thinks it was aliens. pretty sure it was aliens.
And we're
Here's the
also
local
working
law
on
enforcement.
Task Force 81 films that are on Ken's YouTube channel. So we have related ships, and our two squadrons sometimes swap ships out, but it's basically the same universe. Ken and I and Roy have basically created the same universe with two different task force groups, and we're working on several stories. Started filming on one Task Force 81 episode. What did we call that? Was it Shinano Reborn? We did the music video of it last year.
Yeah, I think the music video was Shinano Reborn.
The music video or something like that, official music video. But we actually started filming some test footage on that the same time. So Maress Lynn, also known as Donna Cheney, who's all over the place in fan films, and Randy Randy Swaney are both in the film, and they
Yeah.
did a lot of good test footage.
She's playing my Shinano captain, and Angela Merkel.
Okay.
Commodore Merkel, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how long does it take to write a script for one of your fan films?
That's complicated. I'll let Ken give his version.
I'm the sounding board. Steve writes a script, and then he badgers me until I answer his email.
When
Says,
can we
"Bring
meet?
this over." Get it. We need to get into a chat, and we need to go over the script.
Right.
And I'll read through it, and I'll make suggestions. Well, this character would say this instead of that, and you know,
And why is this person saying that instead of the science officer? Aren't you scanning something? You know,
yeah,
that kind of thing. So yeah, these guys are, we have script meetings. So yeah, to answer, it's complicated because, for example, I wrote the first draft of In Deep Mud in around March of 2023. And when I started trying to film it, kept running into complications where somebody wasn't available. And because that person wasn't available, I had to change the entire storyline all the way down through the rest of the sequels. Okay. So that happened like 3 times with 3 different characters. So finally, I just committed to something with Vance on the directory of possibilities that this happened in Deep Mud, in the story. Whether we see it on the screen or not, that happened. Okay. And so we've had several script meetings on In Deep Mud over a period of like 3 months when we were getting Bruce involved and making sure that he felt comfortable with what we're doing with the character and the lines and that kind of a thing. And I think we're going to be on schedule again in March. But that's 2023, man. Okay, 3 years.
Steve, what's it like working with SAG actors?
Oh, well, I don't really have a lot of experience with SAG actors unless Leslie Sawyer is still part of SAG.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
we I don't want to say we avoid SAG actors exactly, but we've not actually had the opportunity to engage any SAG actors because fan films is one of those fuzzy areas that gets legally complicated. And I
Oh
think
yeah.
a lot of SAG actors want to avoid that complication. Now, on the other hand, I have actors in Europe. There's Christopher Lee Power is a British actor who lives in small town near Liverpool, England, and he's been all over the place on BBC, ITV, Amazon, you know, and he was in a Halloween fan film last year or the year before, and they're finishing up Michael Myers 2 right now, right now, and that's in production, and it hopefully will be released around Halloween. And he's the equivalent of what we would call a SAG actor, but they don't have that problem in England. You know, he's not getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's an all volunteer thing. It's just like working at the theater. Going to um, in fact, he's written his own play. He's putting on a production of his life story in England. So, I mean,
Interesting.
this guy took time out of his schedule for several months to film for us with a green screen in the background, and he's not used to it. So, he's like a Shakespearean actor, and he was trying to do the whole scene at the same time, and you know, he finally figured it. Oh, okay, okay, I see what you're doing now. But it was a different type of acting. It's a different way of filming. So that I hope that answered your question, but it's not just one of those things that you can say, "Hey, I mean, I'm going to make an announcement. I want all the SAG actors." Well, okay, if I get a SAG actor, the answer is, but I'm not going to pay you. So do you still want to participate?
Yeah, exactly.
And or do you want to have that legal headache if somebody pulls a rug out from under me and your name's on the list? You know, your name's on this credits list, and is that going to cause trouble for you? So,
We ended up getting SAG waivers for our fan film, and so we were lucky enough to have
So pain.
three or four, I think it was four or five SAG actors, and so we lucked out. We had, you know, it was a micro budget waiver, and SAG was good enough to give us that okay, and so we got them, and it worked out great for us. But I want to also ask you about budgets. How big or how small are your budgets?
That's not good when they
oh,
giggle.
yeah. Okay. That's another difference between your group and ours is that you're more professional than we are. Okay. You have sets or partial sets. You have locations or, different areas that you can film with a larger group of people. We don't. You're using professional equipment. You have people that actually have a sound microphone, the boom mic with the equipment and the earpieces, and you know, they're doing their thing. You've got a script girl. We used to call it script girl. Sorry, script supervisor, I guess. Continuity. You know, you've got your different directors, your DP, and so on. Whereas I'm that. Okay.
I'm
All
it.
in
You know what
one.
I
Yeah,
mean?
we know
More or
that. We know
less.
that. Yep, we do.
And
Yep.
we're doing green screen, and many times the video is actually filmed with phones.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, on a tripod, or even through StreamYard or something like that once in a while,
Wow.
depending on what's
I,
going on.
I've been well paid. Steve actually bought me a Tesla Cybertruck.
Show them.
And there it is.
Gosh, don't say
Yeah,
that. We're
he
gonna
was
have to pay our
making
people now.
jokes. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was making jokes about wanting a Cybertruck, so I got him
We're gonna
one.
have to
I
pay
just
our
haven't
people now. We
figured out
can't
how
do
to
that.
get into the thing.
Excellent. Excellent. Listen, there's a place for all type of creativity, whatever it may be. Like Roy was saying earlier, the power of yes. And
Mhm.
there is no limitations once you start thinking like that. And I think that goes far, especially when you just want to get something out there.
Right.
So doing it on a phone, nothing wrong with it. And I'm just, you mentioned doing it on StreamYard or doing it, it's like, well, yeah, that's right. Why not? So
I mean,
I
you got
think
that
that's awesome.
AI that you can now take the background out and replace it.
Yep, yep,
So that
It's
helps a
crazy,
lot.
isn't it?
Yeah.
it is. Tipsy, do you have another quick sample that we can put up? I would love, some of the guys
Oh, do you
on the
have that
chat.
Salisbury anthem one? That shows a great example of what Ken likes to call starship porn. It's
What's it
the
called?
best bits showing our main character
All
type ships that
all
we
the
have
ships
in the
and
whole
yeah.
fleet.
Yep.
And it
What's it called
includes
again?
some I think it's called Salisbury Anthem or something like that. It's a music video.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, what
It's got
what
a flag at the beginning. It's the Salisbury flag, but it kind of tells the song that we wrote tells the story of how the colonists left Earth, and it took them a year to get to their planet that they were going to colonize. It's in Orion's belt, and they had to fight Orion pirates. They had to fight Klingons. They were cut off from the Federation or from Earth, and now they've just reestablished um, connection to the Federation
Is that
and have
Intertestable
become an
San Diego?
important part in the Orion sector. So we are in charge of defending the Orion sector, and that includes where all the Orion pirates are. So we're going to have some encounters with them. And it also includes some practical effects by our wizard over in the UK. Yeah, that looks like it. That's another one.
wow.
Um,
Oh wow, that's pretty
yeah, the
cool.
practical effects are by Mark Anthony Craig. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. You want to play that with the music?
It'll be a little echoey, but you'll be good. Stand by.
Oh, I love this solo. This solo is designed by Ken.
With hearts of courage and eyes that gleam, we forged a home from a daring dream. The stars stand strong, united we are. Salisbury's light shines near and far. In the Federation, we claim our place, equal in honor, a proud new race. Through frozen dark and a year-long flight, we braved the void, kept hope alive. Ship hulls became our walls and beams. Fulfilled our dream. First harvest came, rich from the land. Together we rose, hand in hand. The stars stand strong. United we
Excellent.
Salisbury's light shines near and far. In the Federation, we claim our place, equal in honor, a proud new race. We defend this space, steadfast and true. Against Orion pirates and Klingons too. No shadow dims what we have done. The stars we've won. From broken silence, Earth heard our name. Now a protectorate with rightful claim.
The echoes of earth in our anthem ring, British roots in the songs we sing, but here in the stars we've grown anew.
With every battle, our strength comes through. The stars stand strong. United we are. Salisbury's light shines near and far. In the Federation, we claim our place, equal in honor, a proud new race. Like the stars.
Cool. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. That was very cool.
Got some questions.
Who sang the song? Kim Harms wants to know.
It was Suno.
That's
AI.
amazing. What the heck can happen?
Wow.
Yep.
Wait,
Impressive.
My words,
Who
you know.
wrote the lyrics? Or
I wrote the lyrics, but
Okay.
Suno sang it, and it took me about 5 tries to get the feel that I wanted, you know.
Wow. That's yes.
And you have to learn to write your lyrics phonetically.
Yeah, that's another issue.
Because it will
Ah,
mispronounce words.
Like
'Cause
live,
It doesn't understand context.
right?
Like if you wrote, he bowed before the audience,
Oh, that's a
it'll
problem.
say he bowed before the audience.
Yeah, it could.
So you have to either, and even if you spell it phonetically, it will still get it wrong.
Sometimes.
So,
So
you
yeah,
have to,
Ken and I work with
you have to find a
ChatGPT.
substitute word. You know,
Right.
like he leaned before the audience because
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
there are certain
sometimes.
words that it just there's a 50-50 chance it's going to get it wrong. And you learn like read and read.
Right.
You know, you can understand from context how that word should be pronounced. He read the book. Oh, but the AI on Suno doesn't understand context. So you got a 50-50 chance it's going
So
to
you got to
say
spell it R-E-D.
he read the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You learn spell it R-E-D. He
Right.
read the book. And it will
Wow.
pronounce it correctly then.
Yeah. I like bow. B-O-W-B-A-U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then it'll still pronounce it wrong.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
what we do is we write our lyrics and then we run it through Chat GPT and say, I need you to help me make this phonetic so that Suno understands it, and give me a input that I can just put right into the Suno song generator and create this song. And it goes, okay, and it goes, and you still have to double check everything. Don't rely on AI. AI is only a tool, and it's only as good as the user can use your tool. Okay, so don't be afraid of AI, but don't rely on it to do everything for you.
Right.
Rick says, wow, amazing. James says 2 thumbs up. Thank you, gentlemen. Lola, it sounds complicated because it kind of is. There's a learning curve. There's a lot of applications and software that were mentioned by name, and you have to learn how to use them. Right. And that's so now, the idea that this software doesn't understand, so then you jump to another one. That one helps you write it so that the other one can read it, because the one you needed originally to understand is the one that's going to create that, the singing, right? The singing voice. So there's a lot of applications, and yeah, if you're not in it, like you're standing from the outside now, you're listening and watching now, and it's like, wow, what the heck? Well, these are, the obstacles that a lot of people have to overcome.
Right.
And there's many ways of doing it. One of them is joining up with groups like this and
Right.
getting involved and saying, look, I have this idea. I've written something. I have some scripts maybe you might be interested in. And do you think we could do this? So your forte, right? You may not be that app person. You may not be the software person, but you might have another strength you bring. And when you get together in a network like these guys and the people they work with, this is how you get some of this product made. So yeah, it is on certain levels, it's complicated. And there's a lot of trial and error. So it's daunting in the beginning until you decide I'm in. And once you go in, it's like getting into the pool. And when, the water is kind of cold, but when you get in, it's like, I think that's kind of how I see it. Gentlemen, agree, disagree?
Absolutely. And don't get in a hurry for everything to work out right now. Okay. We as Americans especially seem to have an attitude that I want it now.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not the right attitude to have with the creative process. If you want to create something of good quality, you're going to have to put the time in and work with people who have those talents to help you out and get this good quality product together. We don't just pump out stuff, okay? We do some reviews and other podcasts that you might want to check out Harris Film Productions for. We try to be positive overall in our attitudes and in our reviews. And whenever we give out what some people might think of as criticism, it's not that we're just being snarky or whatever. We're trying to give you our point of view as filmmakers, okay? It's not like somebody being an armchair quarterback who's never played football, okay? It's somebody who's actually in the game, and we're trying to share our point of view of how we might have done another story, or done this story a little differently, or done something on the screen to make it more clear if that was what you were trying to do. We're interpreting this as what you said, and then maybe you should have done this like a split screen or whatever. and shown me whatever's going on in both places, for example, instead of a
Yeah.
jump cut.
I got an example. In 1979 to 1980, I took a VOTEC class called Commercial and Graphic Art. And I went into it thinking, I'm this hot stuff artist. I'm going to blow this. I'm going to blow this teacher's mind away, because first day in class, he had everyone sit down, draw me an illustration, anything you want, draw it. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna wow him. So I sit there and I did a piece of work that I was proud of, turned it in. It came back marked D minus.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Oh,
Yeah. And then he turned around. He said, "Now I graded easy.
Oh no!
I graded easy because," he said, "I'm going to teach you in this class to produce camera-ready artwork. So every time I find a fingerprint on a piece of artwork that you turn in, I'm going to deduct 1 letter grade."
Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Based on that, none of you would have gotten above an F. But I graded easy for this one. And you learn very quickly, keep an eraser handy. And constantly, you learn, put a cover sheet on it, lay your arm on the cover sheet while you're drawing. That way you don't smudge your artwork and all that. And that stuck with me, because now I'm judging myself not on the creative input, but the creative output.
Absolutely.
How does it look to the viewer, not what I saw going in my head going in? In other words, he wasn't grading on effort. He was
Right.
grading on what the final result was.
Right.
So I've taken that same approach when we do our reviews on the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm trying to be as objective as I can and grade it on what I see objectively.
Right.
And a lot of people have criticized me, saying he is overly critical. Well, I'm overly critical for myself.
Yeah, you haven't seen our meetings, okay?
Yeah,
And
one of the videos that Steve posted had me playing Captain Straker. Well,
Yeah.
of course, I realized I'm overweight, I'm out of shape,
Right.
and I'm on the high side of 60. Yeah.
Right.
And someone in one of the comment sections said, "Well, it was good up until Captain Krusty turned up."
ouch.
And the thing is that I go,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
we have
someone
meetings.
else might have gone, "Oh, they're not judging me on my effort. They're judging me on, well, Grant, that's the same standard I apply to everything."
Exactly.
I told Steve going in, I said, "You realize what you're getting here, Steve. I don't
Yeah.
look like a starship captain." But he was desperate for somebody to fill that role. So
Right. Plus,
I
I
got
think
roped
with the
into it.
camera angles that we use, that it's fine. There are some camera tricks you can use, New York Beat. That you get a better result. And all of us are big people. We're tall. We're a little wider than an average athlete would be. But you know what? We look darn good in those costumes. Okay. And I think that the final result is worth watching. And it may not be Hollywood quality, but hey, we've got fans all over the world, and I know we don't have thousands and thousands of views on each video.
Not
but,
yet.
Not yet. But
Not
with
yet.
your help, we might.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing is.
And I credit that teacher. He did more to improve my art skills in the 2 years that I was in his class than all my other art teachers had in my life up to that point combined. And I still give him a lot of credit, because there comes a point when you think to yourself, is this good enough? And his answer would always be, no, you can always do better.
Mm-hmm.
Keep at it.
Yeah, there's no reason to not, constantly want to better yourself. The idea that, you've graduated, you get some type of a certificate, a lambskin, whatever it may be, and that you're never going to get another day of training is ridiculous. And if that's the world you want to go into, that's okay too. But when we're talking about, like, what we're doing, I think there's a place for getting better training and better,
Yeah.
the YouTube has its place as well, right? The YouTube school is good,
Right.
but academic school or specialized courses are also very good if that's what you want to do. And you're just going to broaden your horizons every time you do that. That's why I went back to film school after I retired. I decided, well, you know what? I need to catch up on the tech. And so that's what I did. And I have no regrets. As a matter of fact, I'm finishing up a program with NYU Tisch on the business of entertainment. And it's just, the knowledge that you're getting on that kind of a level, you don't get on YouTube, right? Let's face it.
Right.
So yeah, there you go. But gentlemen, I think it's incredible. Our fans love this stuff. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. We all love the fan films.
Yeah.
We love our
All about the love for
sci-fi.
the fandom, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We always ask a couple of standard questions that, sometimes we get some really wild surprises, and sometimes it's not meant to put you on the spot. However, if if you had a choice, and the choice was to work on a particular franchise that you haven't already, which one would it be? You were given free reign and you didn't have to worry about, infringements or anything, but you could pick one. Star Trek's off the table, right? Some of the popular, you guys have done Space 1999. Some of the others, what would they be? Steve?
Battlestar Galactica, okay. If not that, maybe a revival of Logan's Run, the TV
Yay!
series.
Hey, all
Okay.
right, cool. Ken, come on.
Yamato.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very good. Roy, by you.
Lost in Space. I think the original Lost in Space, as it was done, was fantastic, and I'd take a run at that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
first pilot was awesome.
Oh yeah, the original one. I got to see that. Yes, really, really cool. Now, yeah, it would have taken the show a totally different place if they stayed like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good stuff. And so do you have individual YouTube channels, or do you all work off of one? Can you please let everybody know where they can find your work?
Uh, the Harris Film channel is easy to find. Just look for Harris Film Productions and Task Force 78. Ken is similar. Look for Ken Trek or Kenneth Mayes Films, Task Force 81. Roy, is there an easy way to find your channel?
Um, and yeah, just Roy Ivey,
Maybe Roy Ivey and Improv or something like that, because he's got a lot of those on there.
I got
That's
all of
cool.
that.
Very cool. Yeah, my one of the great takeaways, I love everything that I've been hearing tonight. Super inspirational. Power of yes, though. That's profound.
And
So
no
thank you.
budget, man. We know we're all volunteers. We bring what we have to the table, okay? If we need a costume, we buy it ourselves, usually green screen, okay. Maybe we'll pitch in. It just depends on what the situation is for each member. And everybody in the group contributes. And I apologize to everybody in the group that we didn't get to list your names. But you know what? You guys see your credits whenever the credits roll when we're having a film that released, okay?
Yeah,
So,
it's a family. It's a
you
group
are
project, yeah.
appreciated. Shout out to No Budget Productions, Phil Ferret Productions, who got all of us started. Okay, so
Awesome. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time out. We look forward to you guys coming back. We'd love to have you on again. And then, just going over some more of the ins and outs, and hopefully maybe another new product that you've come out with. We'd love to
Okay.
have you back. And thank you for having us on your show as well. So there we go. We'll be looking forward to the release on that as well, so we can, cross promote. And all the best. Keep us in the loop,
Okay, thank you. We've enjoyed it. It's been an honor.
guys. This is for you, right? Cheers to you and your
Cheers to you, fans
projects.
fuel the
All the
fleet.
best. Fans fuel the fleet, guys.
You too.
See, that's how it's done, man. Right?
Yeah,
You
it's a
gotta
family.
have the family. You get everybody together, and it's that power of yes. Everything is
I did like
is
that, yeah.
the positive moving forward. Right? There's a lot of skill and talent. They bring it all together, and they produce these awesome fan
Oh
films,
yeah,
man.
CG and everything else is great. Plus,
Yeah.
they're a great team. You can see that they work together well and they have a good time, and they
Oh,
bounce
yeah.
everything off each other. That's that's how how it all works together. Intricate,
Yeah.
that intricate. They always make fun of it, that synergistic integration that's out there. But it's fun to see fans having fun with other fans, and producing something that makes them happy, and producing something that makes the other fans happy, and gives them the idea that, hey, I can do this too. I seen, they maybe they can help me, and they've got an open invitation for, hey, you want to find out more information, come talk to us, come see us, come, and that's what fandom's all about. Everybody gets along so well in fandoms, as long as somebody's in charge. Otherwise, it just turns into crazy mayhem. But
That's true too.
yeah, you can have some fun, but then you can have some mayhem. But I think it's great to see them, having a good time, getting everything together, doing as much as they've done. I mean, you look through their sites, it's like,
Wow,
that's a
yeah,
lot of
it
work.
is. Body of work is
And once again,
incredible.
that's work that they'll never make money off of, because it's a fan film.
Right.
But it's done for the love of the fans. It's done for
Yeah.
the fandom. It's done to get that information out of their head, that story that they had. Hey,
Yep.
so and so we're talking, walking down the hallway. Hey, what if this happened? Oh, I never thought of that. Let's do it. Let's do something like a short on that. Let's write a script on that, and bam, something happens, and you impress other people, and you get other people to do things too. So
No, it's so cool. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
inspiring others. Right. Erica says, the effort determines the final result. And yeah, there's all kinds of levels. Lola, I think that it's a mix between, you having a vision, and of course, you also have to think, what is it that your audience is going to see? What is
Right.
it that they're going to pick up on, right? The person
Product.
who would read or watch, that's something that you should always kind of think about as well, but that should not inhibit you from wanting to write or just get it out. And as you work it, it'll start falling into place.
Yeah,
It's
kinda
it's
what happened
getting
with
it
ours.
done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
That was us. We
absolutely.
started with a discussion.
Oh, yeah.
And suddenly ended up, hey, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do a thing. Yeah, Lola says thank you all for coming on. Learned much as usual. Let's see, Eric O'Reilly, nice to hear from you, gentlemen. Yes, agreed. Paul Rotter, of course, Commander Kane says great stuff. Again, happy birthday, Paul. Hope you had a really good one. Chuck would have loved to chat with them. Chuck, they'll be back. They'll be back, Chuck, and we'll have
reach out,
we'll have them
Chuck.
come
I
on.
mean, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of talent. I mean, these guys bringing a lot of skills into their projects.
Acting,
I'm
yes,
impressed. I was like,
everything, yeah.
ooh, wow. Yeah. So very cool. Would have loved to chat. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can, reach out, Chuck. Definitely reach out to him, because you're always involved in doing things. I think you guys have a common spirit. I think you'll fall into place if you want to work with them. I'm sure they'll take you on. Chuck, of course, one of our co-producers on The Stranded Warrior, worked on all our VFX stuff, CGI stuff, and just incredible work that him and Chris Marshall ultimately pulled
Yep.
off. And we've
work
done really well.
together, yeah.
We're wrapping up the 2026 film festival circuit, both for the Stranded Warrior, our fan film, our BSG fan film, and of course the Terror Protocol Resurrection, our original IP. So things are quickly wrapping up for Stranded Warrior. There's only a handful of festivals we're waiting on responses from. Of course, Shore Leave is going to be a lot of fun since we get to do a regional premiere at the festival there, and all you guys will be there. It'll be a lot of fun.
But ton of Battlestar people there.
Oh yeah, and that's great. We love it. I mean, it's a mix. It's a fair mix, right? Stargate's there, and Star Trek's there, and of course Galactica's there.
Which we're trying to get on is with the full size Viper, or not Viper.
No, the Raider. The Raider.
So he's actually got Raider 1. He's going to bring it
Raider
up.
1 is driving up from Florida to be at the con, which is incredible. So that's a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time, guys. Looking forward to it. We're going to keep you posted on everything that goes on. Hopefully, as we get closer, I mean, it's February. We're talking July. So, they're still mapping things out and figuring out where exactly they're going to be putting people and what time our premiere is going to be, the regional premiere. So, it's all happening. It's all falling into place. We should mention as well that the feature film that we worked on, that we were involved with, Once a Week for Life, is actually going to have that theatrical release, local and limited. So I will be attending in Long Island, New York, on I believe, Chris, is it April? I think what's the date on the screenings for Once a Week for Life? There's a couple of them happening.
I think April and, something, yeah.
I just want to the star of The Stranded Warrior, Mr. George Zuvalos, award-winning director, writer, producer, and actor. This is the first of a two-part feature-length movie. It's going to be streaming, and I want to get you guys. So April 14th on Spotify and Amazon, and is it going to be on Netflix? It might be on Netflix as well, and that's going to be Once a Week for Life, April 14th, 2026, and so it's going to be out there, guys, and I was a unit production manager. I got a bit part. Tipsy Toaster is also small part. We play detectives, and so we're in the film. Very proud of it, and very proud of the work that Mr. George Zuvalos did as well. We were very lucky and honored to have a SAG actor, and he's been in a lot of other projects, and he starred in The Stranded Warrior, but now he's moving up into feature films, and so that's going to be released April 14th, and there's going to be another the local release. It's going to be in Long Island. Check out the check out my social media, and you'll see I have posts on when and where. So look for those. It should be coming up soon. So I believe it's is it March? I believe it's in March, but I'll let you guys know on our next show. We'll have exact dates and times because I will be there for the premiere at Belmore Theater in Long Island for Once a Week for Life, and looking forward to that feature-length movie. It's actually my second feature-length movie that I worked on. First one was back in 2004 called Multiplex, from a friend of mine that produced and directed, Mike May, and now this one. So we're moving along, Tipsy. We're going places.
Yeah, we're having a good time. That's the important part. I mean,
we are.
Going places is great, but having a good time and just getting the experience, that's the fun part.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And look, we have there's a bunch of things happening as well. So we told you there's the Battlestar book. There's the fan film book that we're working on, Gesundheit. And there's a couple of other projects, including our own feature-length movie. So that's happening as well. So stay tuned. Watch for our web page. So we're gonna have a website dedicated. It's under the Tipsy Toaster Productions LLC, and it's gonna have a list of upcoming projects that we're working on. So there's been a couple of distractions here and there. We're back on track,
Always.
guys.
There's always a
We're really
distraction
happy to.
somewhere.
There's always something happening, but we're doing really cool. Retro Expo, Dirk will be there.
Yep,
Noah
Retro
Hathaway,
Expo
Herb
looks like good.
Jefferson. Oh, so Sean's got
Yeah, Sean's
tickets.
going. Yeah.
So yeah, Battlestar Bulletin Board. Sean, have a great time. Keep us posted. I'll put up all those pictures on BBB, and we're have a great time, man. We are going to, of course, be on shore leave, so we're putting
Yeah,
all
throw
of
him a
our
card-
efforts
throw
and
him a card or
energies
two
into
for
that.
IFB. Tell him, hey, you need to come on.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
And say
We wanna
hello to
definitely
Lorette
get-
for us, because she knows us.
Yeah, yes, and Noah, man, we'd love to make a connection with
Yeah, I'd
Noah.
love to make a connection
So we'll
with
see
Noah.
how that plays. Looking forward to having Jack Stauffer back.
Yep.
Jack will be with us.
23rd, I think.
Yeah, the 3rd of March, right?
23rd, I think.
23rd. Okay, 23rd of
20-something,
March.
Yeah, March. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Jack will be back, and that'll be fun.
Thursday. I'll get the
we
right
love-
date.
Yeah, we love talking to Jack. And so, yeah, things are happening, guys. Thanks to you. We appreciate all of you. So stay tuned. More good news for 2026. And hope to see as many of you as possible at Shore Leave. We're going to have a really good time. It'll be nice to be able to see you face to face. We've seen a lot of you at other conventions. Be good to catch up at Shore Leave. And just, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on live, everyone. Thank you for watching us in rerun. Appreciate all of you. And remember, go to YouTube if you want to watch any of our past episodes.
Yeah, lots
right?
of
If you want to
them,
go
too.
back, yeah, there's some pretty
I
good.
really
They're all good.
I really
but-
enjoyed going back and looking at the book versus
gum.
episode.
Oh, book versus yes.
Yeah, all of the.
That's right. We did a
we had
comparison of
comparison.
the Galactica books, right? The novels
they
versus
were. I just watched a couple
episodes.
more of those. I'm doing some work for something else and going through those, and it was, you start looking back and say, oh yeah, that's right. Those were different. Those were so different. It was all based on the first scripts before they actually put out the actual movies. So it was good. I mean, that was fun to do that. Let's do that again.
Oh my God! Sean Shallow, the admin of Battlestar Bulletin Board, just said he just put this up on the chat. Looking to schedule a Shore Leave next. Oh, we'd love to
that'd be
see
cool.
all of you. Are you kidding? You got to, if you're going, you got to
Yeah.
let us know.
Let us
You
know.
got to let us know if you're going to if you make your reservations, you got to let us know. We're definitely going to be posting that. You're going to have a place with us. So you just come on down to the table, come on down, be with us, part of the panel. You're going to come on. It doesn't matter if we have 20 people on the panel. You're going to be coming up with us. So make sure you let us know.
It's a
Oh
panel.
my God! If you get Shaw to come out, that'd be so cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. So thanks again, guys. It's that time.
Unfortunately,
Rob, there's no late. It doesn't
You're never
matter. Our unofficial fact checker, Rob Baum. Rob, and just just watch. Go back and watch the rerun.
Yep.
So just come on back. So yeah, looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to seeing all you again. Tipsy, I know you're slightly under the weather.
under the
but
weather.
Thank
Hopefully,
you for
yeah.
soldiering through, and it's all good.
It's all good. Everybody, thank you for being here. Don't forget to check us out every Thursday here at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Is it Eastern Daylight or Standard? I don't even know. Eastern Time.
Eastern
there
Time.
we go. We'll just say Eastern Time. Excuse me. And don't forget to check the follow buttons and like buttons and everything else. We've invited a lot of you guys out there and gals. And we don't see you following us, but hey, we get it. It's hard.
You gotta come on. You gotta slam
there,
on
check
those
the
likes
checkbox
and
and
subscribe. Don't forget to
follow,
subscribe. Yeah.
But anyways, we will see you next week. I don't remember who is next week, so we'll have to definitely post that later.
Yep.
But
we will.
yeah, thanks a lot, and here's to you. Keep up the faith, and fans feel the fleet.
Fans feel the fleet.